I think two of my favorite like subgenres of horror are I love a haunted house, I love a gothic, and those typically are not very gory at all. Like there's usually almost never any blood. It's a lot of spooks in your house. I get why people would not want to read that. If you live in a house, it's kind of hard. But I love a haunted house. Um, and then I also love beauty horror, which is usually does have a lot of gore in it because it's beauty. But I think it just talks about the female experience and like being online and, or not even the female experience, because I would say that Nothing Tastes as Good is a beauty horror. Um, and that is about weight loss, you know? So it just like ties in our life now in such a poignant way. And like, yeah.
Okay, well, I'm gonna need your haunted house recommendations because usually I don't like it. However, the
Yeah.
September house I thought was great, but blood comes out of the wall, so there is blood in September
Okay.
house.
Yeah. Well, and there's always hallucinations and things like that. But like if I think about The Shining, there's some at the end, but like and he goes on like a killing spree, but there's actually really not that much blood. You know? Like the in the end, one person dies. So, you know, I don't know, in the grand scheme of horror, that's a limited amount of people dying. um Another one I really like that's a good like gothic haunted house that definitely doesn't have any gore is called The Silent Companions. I read that earlier this year, and it's so good. It's haunting. Essentially, this woman loses her very rich husband, of course, and then she moves into the house that he owns in like the countryside of England. Classic. We love that. It starts with she gets in a carriage accident, which is classic of Gothic as well. You have to have a car or a carriage accident. And then she gets to the house, and there's this room that's just always locked. And of course, she's like, well, why is that locked all the time? And inside the room are these. I've never heard of this, but I guess it's like a style of art in, I don't know, somewhere. It's like these big wooden figures that are painted. And so they're called the companions. And I guess the original woman of the house had bought the companions. And you get that woman's story as well, since she's the one who bought them. But then these companions are just like showing up all over the house. It's very creepy. It's a very different kind of story, and I loved it. It was super good.
Yeah, and I think too, now that you mentioned there needs to be like a car or carriage situation, I'm like, wow, Rocky Horror is a haunted house story. Because there is a car scenario.
Yeah.
And I kind of love it. It's just a haunted house movie. That's really all it is.
That's all. That's all you're doing.
My mind's blown right now. Okay, adding that one to my TBR because I want to know like the backstory of the companions. I'm hooked. So I'll give Haunted House another try. I will read that
Yay.
one. But yeah, I mean, Nothing Tastes as Good. I think especially with beauty horror, like physical appearance horror, there's also that element of rage to it, whether it be feminine or masculine. And yeah, I think that one is my favorite, like, vanity horror I've read in a really long time. It was so good. So good.